New EV from China. IM Motors, they are going to be a global car brand. You can already buy one of these in Australia and many other countries around the world. Pricing for the new LS7 SUV. This is a similar size to a Zeekr 7X, probably a similar size actually to the Xpeng G7 and the Xpeng G9. Slightly big on the outside, but interior space is pretty much the same. However, in China, cars are quite expensive in comparison to those models I just mentioned. The starting price is $47,000 for the Ultra variant, which has just been revealed. That's that's 71,000 Australian dollars. So $47,000, 71,000 Australian dollars. But apparently if you order one today, you get a discount of $1,400 off the price. That's 2,000 Australian dollars. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. I think IM Motors cars will be at the Melbourne Auto Show, which I'll be at next Friday, next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you want 25% discount on your tickets, click on the link in the description below. The IM LS7. This is a sister brand. This is the premium brand to MG, right? The IM LS7 was launched in February 2023. And there was 4 versions. Starting price was $46,000 up to $70,000. But the updated version at this point is just the one model. The LS7 gets an 800 volt high voltage platform. I believe it's the same platform that Audi are using for all their new electric cars in China. And it has a 4-wheel steering system for better turning, whether that's in slow or fast speeds. The model is a pure electric SUV. It's 5 meters long, 5,049 millimeters, which is 198.7 inches. And it is 2,002 millimeters wide. So 2 meters wide, that is 78.8 inches. 1,784 millimeters high, 70.2 inches high. Wheelbase is quite long, 3 meters, 3,060 millimeters, which is 120.5 inches. This means it's a bit bigger than the previous generation. Not much, but a little bit. The updated IM LS7 gets an all-wheel drive powertrain. 2 motors, 1 motor at the front, 1 motor at the rear. Motor at the front has 200 kilowatt, that's 268 horsepower. The rear motor, 379 kilowatt, which is 508 horsepower, meaning it has a total system power output of 580 kilowatt. Approximately about 800 horsepower. So 580 kilowatt or 800 horsepower. That means it can do 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. Not rocket ship fast. I mean, it used to be, that would have been rocket ship fast 10 years ago, but today it's just fast. Top speed is a surprisingly low 240 kilometers an hour, which is 148.5 miles an hour. Now I say low because, I mean, come on. I mean, that's 800 horsepower. So you'd think it'd go faster than 240 kilometers an hour. But anyway, it's still a nice car. Now, the reason for the fact that its performance isn't probably as impressive as what you'd think with a car this powerful is because it's relatively heavy. It has a 100 kilowatt hour ternary lithium-ion battery from CATL, and I believe that's the Chilin 2.0 battery. Range is 700 kilometers or 435 miles on the CLTC cycle, probably 400 miles in the real world, so about 650 kilometers. It can charge from 10 to 80% in 16.8 minutes. So charging speed is 400 kilowatt, pretty decent. And it uses a cockpit system with the IMOS 3.6.0, which integrates DeepSeek's large language models. So whilst I'm looking at this car and thinking about all these details, I'm thinking to myself, probably the biggest rival to this car in China will be the Xiaomi SU7, the Xiaomi YU7. The Xiaomi YU7, pretty kind of similar size to this vehicle, and they're both luxury cars. And I should point out that this is the latest electric luxury SUV in the Chinese market, but there's quite a few different models. Li Yun, founder and chairman of CEO of Xiaomi, he said the company's YU7 SUV will launch later this month. So there's going to be 2 new, pretty damn impressive luxury SUVs. They come with some damn nice interiors. Speaking of the interior and the tech, what are you getting? You get an infotainment system with the IMOS 3.6.0 cockpit, but what I think is the most significant thing here is it integrates DeepSeek's large language model for enhanced user experience. So As DeepSeek gets smarter and better, the car should get smarter and better. And DeepSeek, I mean, using artificial intelligence to kind of power your car, that's pretty cool, I reckon. It has an advanced driver assistance system, or ADAS, equipped with a comprehensive suite of sensors, including LiDAR, cameras, radars, many of them. The LS7 offers advanced driving assistance features, of course, and some pretty good comfort features too. Like the interior includes zero gravity seats, a panoramic sunroof, and a multi-screen dashboard setup with enormous screens. I think the screens are like 40 inches, just enormous. They provide both the driver and the passenger with movies to watch while they drive. Both of them can just sit there and lay back and watch movies. No, not really. I mean, yeah, you might die if you do that. But there's massive screens. So if you're stopped and maybe you're on a date or something, you can watch some movies in the car. Guys, what are your thoughts on this thing? I think it's damn nice. Price, 45,000 US dollars, seems pretty reasonable. That said, the slightly smaller version of this car, the IM LS7, that's available in Australia now. The starting price for that car is 61,000 Australian dollars, which is 40,000 US dollars. It's going to be really tough for some of these German car brands to continue to, dominate that premium sector when you've got cars like this that are so much more affordable and have the kind of range that these cars have, looking at 650 kilometers of range in a big car, 400 plus kilowatt charging speeds. Do you like these things? Is this something you'd consider instead of a premium German car? Let me know in the comments. Bye-bye. This is the world's biggest sand battery, and it heats an entire town in Finland in order to basically prevent that town from needing to use fossil fuels. So, a sand battery, I mean, kind of new, kind of strange, kind of different, but it actually works incredibly well. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. Here in Newcastle, where I live, been some really cold, crazy weather this year. I don't know about you guys, but it just feels crazy. Like the weather's doing weird stuff, really cold. And then we had these crazy floods. The school was shut down. Just really wild weather this year. But what got me to thinking is I've got a battery here at my house, which has been great. It's enabled me to be almost off grid completely. And I've got a battery, but my battery is lithium iron phosphate, right? I've never even thought of having a sand battery. But just near my house, just down the street, there's the world's biggest sand dunes. Well, not the world's biggest, the biggest in the southern hemisphere. It's just limitless amounts of sand. You can just walk forever, sand and sand and sand and sand. So, we could have a huge sand battery here as well. Is that possible? I mean, is it a good idea?